Hi everybody, welcome to the second episode of my podcast with of course a new guest on the show. This time we are talking to each other via Messenger on Facebook because my guest Sanne van Schie doesn't have any Skype, so she's a bit crazy. But this works as well. So welcome Sanne, and of course thanks for being part of the podcast.
Hi.
Hi. Do you want to maybe start with telling a little bit about yourself or the stakes that you have or something like that? Or
Sure. So, hi, I'm Sanne. I'm almost 34. Married, 2 kids, and I have 14 corn snakes, which 11 are from you.
Yay!
And we have, stick insects and tarantulas and fish and cats and dogs and birds. So it's a really busy house in here.
A small zoo inside.
Yeah.
And if
sort
you're,
of. Oh,
if
and we
you're,
have a rabbit as well. I forgot that one.
A lot of animals.
Yeah.
And
So
if
I had to hide in the basement to do this conversation. Otherwise, there would be no sound.
Oh. So if the connection is a little bit wobbly, then we know it's because you're in the basement.
I have a good Wi-Fi.
Okay, that's good. And also, again, congratulations on winning the T-shirt last week with the King's Day riddle. You were the first one and the quickest one with the right answer, so well deserved.
Doesn't happen often, but yay.
Just one time is enough to win a cool T-shirt, so.
Sure.
I asked you, we talked about you being on the podcast, also because you have a fun reptile story you wanted to share with us.
Yeah, it's actually quite embarrassing, but I do.
But those are usually the best stories, right? So.
Exactly. So it all started with me planning to go to the UK to a convention with some of my friends and seeing some really cool snakes with a breeder in the UK. And I really wanted to have those snakes. So I contacted a few of my friends in the UK and asked if the snakes could be delivered to their address and I could pick them up and take them home with me. Which was absolutely no problem. So everything goes as planned. And I arrive and I get the snakes and they're all healthy and happy and they're pretty. It was a lavender tessera and a blood red tessera, which are absolutely amazing snakes. And the convention all went well. And I was going to drive home with a rental car and bring the rental car back to the Netherlands. And you can actually rent a car in the UK and bring it back to the Netherlands without a problem.
Okay.
It costs a bit more extra money, but you can't fly with snakes. So
True.
So I went to the rental shop, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And something went wrong with the reservation, as in I didn't have one.
And you just found that out on the moment you wanted to go back to the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I had the snakes with me, and I was standing at the airport with a credit card and everything and a reservation number, but something went wrong and I didn't have a reservation and they didn't have a car for me. I was pissed.
I know the feeling.
So I called a friend of mine who was also traveling back to the Netherlands, and she had already passed the tunnel and Calais and everything. So she was in France already, so she couldn't come back. So my only option, dog going off again.
No worries.
So my only option was flying or staying an extra few days, which wasn't an option because I had my 8-year-old son with me and he needed to be at school the next day. So we hatched a little plan. So we were able to get some last-minute tickets, but you can't fly with pets.
No.
Especially snakes.
Mm-hmm.
So here comes the embarrassing part. I took one of my big push-up bras and took out the filling.
Yeah. all the guys are thinking now, what the hell? Why do push-up bra have fillings that you can take out? But that's a different story, I guess. So
yeah. Well, you can like take out the bottom filling, which kind of makes your tits look more round, you know?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know? Okay,
yeah,
nice.
I know.
You're in cup A, I guess.
Yeah, just a small A cup.
Yeah. So I took the filling out and I put the snakes in there, and then I duct taped my tits up so they wouldn't crush the snakes. I went through the customs and everything. Everything went absolutely fine. They didn't find anything, and I had 2 crawling snakes in my bra for the entirety of the flight.
Bad.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad.
Did they, when you went to security, did they frisk you? Did they check you, or did they?
They frisked my 8-year-old.
Oh, but not you.
Not me.
Lucky you.
Yeah. But hey, I mean, being frisked is okay. I mean, if they do it nice and gently.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess.
So both snakes are doing fine. They are now almost 4 years old, I guess. And they had their first litter this year, so 18 perfectly good, viable eggs.
Okay, that's good to hear.
So.
So this story was 4 years ago.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
So if the Dutch police is looking at this, they don't have to come knock at your door. It's just it's all in the past.
The limitations have passed.
Yeah,
you know?
they can forget about it.
I'm pretty sure I'm getting frisked every time I go to the airport now.
Yeah. So just for the police and the FBI and the CIA and Homeland Security, I will put your name under this so they know how to find you, okay?
Yeah, my social security number and everything, so they know who to look out for, yeah.
And your address, phone number, stuff like that, so...
But my friends in the UK, they know this story, and these 2 snakes are now called the bra snakes. So every time I post something about these 2, my UK friends are going, "Yay, bra snakes!" So that is my bra story, which is really embarrassing, highly illegal, and stupid. But everybody just does something stupid at least once in their life, so I'm good.
At least once. Some people maybe more times.
Probably a lot more.
Not talking about myself, because I'm a smart boy, of course. No, but but I never smuggled snakes across the border, so at least you have one up on me. So
yeah, but hey, I never cheated, I never did drugs, and I don't drink alcohol, so I have other sins.
So, but that's also a good story for everybody outside of the Netherlands. Not all Dutch people smoke weed, right?
No.
Because if you go to other countries and you say you're from the Netherlands, then they usually assume that you smoke weed. At least that's my my experience.
I tried once and I had the baddest trip I've ever had in my life, and I don't want to anymore.
So kids, don't do drugs, don't smuggle snakes, listen to your parents, and keep a lot of snakes, I guess. That's a
good idea.
If you do all that, then your life will be fine.
Yeah. And if you do all that, then your life probably will also be fine. But
yeah, but we have to
a little bit more exciting, I guess.
Yeah, we have to like put a little bit of a twist on the story, because then it's like educational as well. Otherwise, it's just a fun story. So.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So now, if YouTube is like being an asshole and don't want to post this video, now we have some positive information in it as well. So.
Exactly.
Okay. Well, so if anybody sees your post and they see bra snakes, no, it's not a new morph, and you can't select a breed for them. It's just the story is out now, so nobody has to ask you anymore.
Yeah, and I'm really sorry. I won't do it ever again.
Oh, that's really, really good of you. You're a good girl.
Yeah. Next time I'm going to be sure that my reservation went through, and otherwise, I'm going to call like 24 hours in advance. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that might be smart. I had the same problem once in Peru. I went to the airport in Peru and I said, I have a reservation, and I had it printed out and stuff, and they said, no, you called to cancel it. I say, no, I didn't call. Yeah, we in our register it says you called to cancel. So it was just bullshit. They didn't have a car for me, and then I went to another rental company, and it was like twice as expensive and stuff like that. So
yeah, of course it is.
So basically, it's fuck rental companies, but at least in no, but yeah, you have some bad luck sometimes in life.
Yeah, mistakes happen. I mean,
that's true.
Look at right now. Everybody is not going to go on holiday in the summer vacation. So
that's true. No rental cars needed.
No.
Okay.
And I'm not getting my deposit back on my rental house, which sucks.
Oh, why not?
I don't know.
Don't you get like a coupon or something?
Huh?
Don't you get like a coupon for next time for next reservation?
You get a coupon, but you don't get your money back.
Oh, yeah. Otherwise, I guess all the companies will go broke. But oh well, at least you have a free vacation next year then.
Yeah, but I was planning on going to the United States, not the Czech Republic.
Oh. Oh well.
Yeah.
Shit happens, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of shit happens every day, pretty much.
Now you make it sound all bad and stuff.
What? You don't go to the toilet every day?
Yeah, that sort of shit happens every day. That's true.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. Okay. Well, maybe that's a good note to end on this podcast. Yeah. If anybody wants to ask you about your bra snakes experience, I will tag you in this post so everybody can find you as well.
Sure.
And of course, you can share it on your own page as well. But thanks for being the second person on my podcast. Hopefully, if people see this and think, oh, I have a cool story as well, or wanted to maybe show your snakes off or something like that, then just send me a message and we will figure it out. So I guess it's fun in these Corona times to share some stories like these. So thanks for being part of it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Now let's wave together to everybody and say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.